Good morning, love and light. Um, I'm on here to ask for prayers for my son. I am a big believer. So please, if you have time, just say a prayer for my son. He was admitted to ICU a week and a half ago. We've been in ICU ever since. He did have a code blue. He went into cardiac arrest. They were able to save him. He was on a ventilator, I don't know, 5, 6 days. They were able to pull the ventilator out, which is a big major step because you don't want them to stay on a ventilator. It causes more trouble than it helps. He has got an infection that is embedded in the tubes of his heart and that has broken off and attached also like 3 or 4 spots on his lungs. He's very, very sick. He needs all the prayers that he can get from anybody. If you're a believer, please pray for my son. His name is Jeffrey. I haven't left his side. I've been at this hospital since day one. I don't leave at night. I stay in the the ICU room with him. He needs prayers. He needs prayers. The only time that I leave the room is either to go to chapel and pray, or like right now, I'm in my car in the parking area because he has dialysis every other day and it takes like 4 hours. So every other day I get like a 4-hour break while he does dialysis because they don't let me in there while they're doing the dialysis. Talked to the doctor this morning. He'll be in here another 6 weeks. He has to have antibiotics intravenously, whatever. I'm tired. And he cannot, leave the hospital. So not only have I been here a while, I'm going to be here a while. I do want to give y'all some updates. I do want to do an update on Bryan Kohberger. Of course, I won't, be doing cards while I'm at the hospital, but I will do a spiritual reading on Bryan because I did pick up on some things. But I'm telling you, I'm scared for my son. I'm scared to death for my son. He is getting better. His kidneys are not getting better. They just refuse to work. They're trying to give him medicine so they can start working and he doesn't have to have dialysis, but that medicine's not working right now, so they are having to give him dialysis every other day. I'm sleep deprived, so if I skip over something, just forgive me and just pray for my son. Please pray for my son if you're a believer, and I'm a believer. And like I said, I'm gonna come back later tonight, maybe after he gets his dinner and maybe gets a pain shot and dozes off for a while. I might come find me a quiet spot somewhere in the hospital where I can give y'all an update, and I will do that. It will help occupy my mind also. So I do want to do that, but I'm just jumping on here to please pray for my son. He's very, very sick, and I'm heartbroken. I'm tired. I feel defeated. I had a very strange dream before this happened to my son. I had a dream of my mother and father, and which is very odd because I don't dream of them. And I've only had 2 dreams of my mother, and it was the same dream, and it was a whole different mother message. So I'm kind of really confused about this, but my dream was I was talking to somebody, okay? It was like, you know, like how the ghost takes the Scrooge around. That's how I really felt when I woke up about the situation, because I felt like there was a bigger thing beside me and that was guiding me to these places that took me to my mother and father. And I watched my dad, and he just walked right past me, and he was like going to people and talking to them. And then I look over here, and my mother's over there, and she's sitting down. And when I look at my mother, her eyes, they're just dark black. They're like dark holes. And whoever was here, I said, you know, why is my mom's eyes like that? Those aren't my mom's eyes. That's not my mother. And then I automatically said, my mom and dad's here to get somebody. Then the dream went to that DNA test that I had taken. And so I'm confused on the dream. Because after I said my mom and dad is here to get somebody, it switched over to that DNA test that I took, and I had that conversation with my mother about me finding certain things out, and then I woke up. So I took it as my mother was upset with me about the DNA. But then this happened to my son. So the part that where I said they're here to get somebody is really on my mind. And it is really scary, especially when it's your child. I don't care how old your children are, they're your kids. At the end of each and every single day, that's your child. So just pray. If I could just beg y'all just to pray. Please pray for my son, and pray for me to have just a little bit of peace of mind. And like I said, I'll try to come back later tonight and just do a quick updates on a few things that I've picked up on, and we'll go from there. Love and light. I hope everybody has a beautiful and blessed day today.